communicate with somebody and leave your camp, you won't belong there. We Mashiach you. You ain't, your blood ain't been shed for Israel. Mashiach blood was shed for Israel, not yours. Yet still you set yourself up like you Mashiach. You ain't died for nobody, you ain't even died for your own self. You let Satan get in your mind to think you somebody because of popularity or having, you know, mega churches and so forth, thinking that you all that. Better come down. Better come down. Better humble yourself, or the Most High strike you. We know that we have passed from death unto life because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. Whoso hateth his brother is a murderer. And we know that no murderer has eternal life abiding in him. Hereby perceive we the love of the Most High because he laid down his life. Mashiach Yahushua, hereby perceive we the love of the Mashiach Yahushua because he laid down his life for us. And we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. So, I mean, we're supposed to lay down our life for the brethren. Brother's scared, man. Look, hold that, get 2 Timothy 1:7. For the Most High has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power. If you rolling with him, with spiritual power, and of love, and of a sound mind. 1 John 3:16, hereby perceive we the love of the Most High through Mashiach Yahushua, because he laid down his life for us. Mashiach Yahushua laid down his life for us. You see in the flesh he got weak, he said, hey, Most High will. Let this cup pass from me, but let thy will be done. The will of the Most High, we have seen what the will of the Most High was. It pleased him to bruise him. To hereby perceive we the love of the Most High through a Mashiach Yahushua, because he laid down his life for us. Most High sent his only begotten Son to lay down his life for the children of Israel. And we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. But whoso hath this world's good and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of the Most High in him? You see a brother have need, brothers be saying you ain't supposed to help nobody. You see our people have need, you set up, you have something you can help, and you don't want to help. How dwelleth the love of the Most High in you? My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue. What you gotta say? Talking a lot of this, that, and the third. But in deed, in your action, and in truth, according to the law of the Most High. That's how we're supposed to be operating. No more, no less. That's how we're gonna be. We're gonna come out of the temptation that the devil have upon so many people in this world now. And our poor children, sad to say, what they gotta go through in this wicked world. They passing laws that will have us subject to all type of madness. For the future. Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. You gotta walk in the Spirit. You shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. That's what it's all about. That temptation, that lust that you have in these fleshly bodies. For the flesh, lust is against the Spirit. See, these fleshly bodies are warring against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that you would. But if you be led of the Spirit, you are not under the law, because you're going to follow what the Most High says. You're not going to have to look for a Mashiach Yahushua to keep going to the Most High on your behalf. To sacrifice himself for us. That's why you got to know what's right. Because when you know what's right and you keep doing what's wrong, he ain't going to the Most High on your behalf. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these. First one, adultery. Works of the flesh. A man going with a married woman. A married woman going outside from her husband and laying with another man, having sex with another man. Adultery. Fornication. Jumping from bed to bed. And spiritual fornication deal with idolatry, anything outside from the laws of the Most High. Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Uncleanness, lasciviousness, all kind of inordinate sex and all that crap. Doing all kind of matters. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wraths, strife, seditions, heresies, envies, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not, I repeat, shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. You do these things, you're not going to inherit the kingdom of the Most High. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, which is keeping of the commandments of the Most High, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that are Mashiachim have crucified the flesh with their affections and lust. See, when you become Mashiachim, you got to let that go. Let that old man go. Let that old woman go. Change. Let somebody see a change in you. They that are Mashiachim, who we are, have crucified the flesh with the affections and lust. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. You say you live in the Spirit, let us walk in the Spirit with these characteristics. Let us not be desirous of vain glory, worthless glory, and where? In this damn wicked place that we living in. Provoking one another, envying one another. Come on. Provoking one another, envying one another. For what? Everybody got nothing, so how you gonna envy someone? And those that have some still got problems. A whole lot of problems. That's why you got to come up on a higher level, brothers and sisters. A higher level. I wonder, why is it that I still hear sounds when I have the call muted? Ecclesiasticus 25:2. Mosiah said, 3 sorts of men my soul hated, and I am greatly offended at their life. A poor man that is proud. That's what I'm looking at. A poor man that is proud. Man, how you, Mosiah say he hates you? You're a poor man, but you prideful. What you prideful? What you got the reason to be prideful about? You ain't got nothing. You don't have nothing. As you ought to have. I mean, compared to what it is that people have in this world that call themselves rich. You have nothing compared to those that have what they have. And so I say he hates you to be poor and prideful. He can make a poor man rich in an instant. James 1 and 12, y'all. James 1 and 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. You got to endure this temptation. You got to endure to the end. Then you're going to be saved to receive this crown of life, which the Most High have promised to them that love him and keep his commandments. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. See? Knowing what you desire, knowing what's on your mind, knowing what will please you, because you have those spirits all around you all the time, like I tell you. Going in and out of you. Could be. If you ain't solid and firm, with a firm grip of the armor of the Most High. And the Spirit's messing with you, dealing with you. And you don't realize it because this is something that you used to. A lot of you used to dealing with these spirits that have you all twisted and not knowing whether you coming or going. But see, the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust has conceived, it bringeth forth sin. Lets you know you sinning. And don't you realize it? When lust is conceived, it brings forth sin. Lets you know you're doing things that's contrary to the law of the Most High. Some of you try to justify it. And like the Most High know your heart. I just see people go, all things are desperately wicked. He know how wicked you are. And he know that a lot of you are following the way of the world, or your own worlds. You got your own way of thinking. Shy away from the Most High's laws. You think just you shy away from them, you don't want to read them or just learn them, then he's not going to hold you accountable for it. He's going to hold you accountable for it. Yeah, you've been all Shanghai, ran amok, and brought it to something that you're never going to get out of, whether you want to or not. None of us. This is something that you're in for life. It's a way of life. Point blank. It's a way of life. So if you, whether you want to or not, you can't run from this. Ain't nowhere to go. Where you gonna go? Where can you run from the sky? Where you gonna run to where you hiding from the sky? Will somebody please tell me? Now think about it. Where you gonna run to? They be saying, go leave America, but where you gonna run and you're running from the sky? Help me, y'all. Woo. Somebody lay that on me. That was a good one. Do y'all feel me? It says, verse 15, it said, then when lust has conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. See? To understand this. When sin is conceived, bring forth death. And you don't want that to happen to you. But it will.
Conversation mode is on. Everyone can now be heard.
Hey, can y'all hear something besides myself as I'm teaching? Oh, you do, huh? Yeah, but we didn't have that before. Once I put it on mute, it was quiet. Because I can hear different things. I know it's not that many people coming online, because I'm hearing beeps and I'm hearing different noises and all of that. Wow. So I guess we must be on point some kind of way. If we monitored like that. But y'all do hear things, huh? It's not just me. Yeah.
You should hear it just like somebody was punching the keys on their phone. A lot. You can hear that. You know when you push the button on your phone?
Right. Wow.
But that's not as bad as, you know, this is just decent. Just did it.
Like that?
Yeah.
That beep we just heard?
Right.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep on going regardless. But there interference. Y'all can't get the scripture. Y'all can't hear what I'm saying though, Con? Okay, cool. All right.
Q&A mode is on. Participants may now unmute themselves. Presentation mode is on. Only organizers can be heard.
Yeah, well, guess you gotta be doing something right to be monitoring like that. Look at St. John 5:4. St. John 5:4. For an angel went, I can start at verse 1. After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Mashiach went up to Jerusalem. This is St. John 5:1. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sea market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. This is a pool of water. And these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, people that can't walk, of blind, halt, withered, blind people that can't walk, that's withered, waiting for the moving of the water, waiting for the moving of this water. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever then first, after the troubling of the water, after the angel moved the water around, stepped in, was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. The angel came down and moved that water. Whoever got in the water first was cured of whatever disease he had. A certain man was there, which had an infirmity 38 years. This man had an infirmity for 38 years. When the Mashiach saw him alive and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he said unto him, wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Mashiach Yahushua said, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool. But while I was coming, another stepped down before me. So somebody get in front of him. Mashiach said unto him, rise, take up thy bed and walk. Immediately the man was made whole and took up his bed and walked. On the same day was the Sabbath.